every day in your face. We gon' keep it real, just like Holyfield, you know the deal. Toby Lane, the Lover's Lane, Westwood, the Raleigh, man. City of Kings, City of Dreams, City of Things, and Triple Beam. Better watch your back, matter of fact.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Good Life. I am your host, Pastor David B. Faustin, and if you tapped in with us, you know the B stands for blessed. So look, I'm here with a good friend of mine today, Mr. Y'all Ain't Praying himself, Christopher Broom. And so, man, how you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Blessed to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, we definitely count it as an honor. We appreciate you coming in. Everything worked out for us, and we got you, tapped in with the audience. I think it's going to be one for the record books.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if people don't really know, like, who Chris Broom is, how would you describe yourself?
Very simple, man. Family man. I was just telling somebody today that I really don't do holidays. I'd rather stay home for the holidays.
Okay.
I'm very simple. Movies, books, games, fun, family.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's some books you're reading right now? Anything in particular?
Nothing in particular. One of the books I read religiously is Think and Grow Rich.
Okay, definitely.
By Napoleon Hill. I read that religiously.
Yeah.
The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin.
Okay.
The Crossing the Lynching Tree. Dr. James Cone.
Okay.
I'm a mixture of personal development, social justice, Bible. Of course,
spiritual development, all that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense though. As you being a man who, different, means and different, you in different areas of life, and like I said, a husband, father, pastor. So it makes sense, to get that, full spiritual food in, and also they bring it in from books. Yeah. So you say you basically just at home. Homebody.
My wife gets something. Take me somewhere. Okay, all right. Now let's roll.
Yeah.
But I'm a homebody. Always have been.
Always have been. Okay. Yeah. So, but definitely, you'll make sacrifice for the wife, huh?
Yeah, for the wife and the kids. Let's go to Top Golf.
Yeah.
Let's go to Nashville. We're going on a cruise next week. So, but that's all because of the family.
Yeah.
When you got girls.
Yeah.
Ain't no sit at home, bro.
Right.
A boy, you can give him that PlayStation, he good.
Yeah.
Girls?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you got some competition out there, dog.
You got to get out. You got 2 girls?
Three
girls.
Yeah, so my wife had one when I first met her.
Okay.
She was 11 years old.
All right.
And we've had 2 within the marriage.
2 within the marriage.
Yeah.
So you're all girls.
All girls.
Yeah.
Pray for me. That's actually what inspired Y'all Ain't Praying.
Okay, so how did it come out? Tell a little bit more about that.
During the pandemic, the world shut down.
Right.
And my girls was rollerblade skating through the house, and man, they had the little hoverboards going through the house.
Right.
And, they was flipping and jumping off the chimney, and I just made a post saying, "Look, y'all ain't praying for me, man."
Right.
And folks started laughing and
Right.
Then next thing I know, after about a month of saying it,
Right.
I got a shirt and posted it.
Okay.
And sold over 200 the first week.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it came about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Over about 1,500 sold now in 15 states.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Just word of mouth. That's it.
So
Off social media.
that's your hashtag.
That's my hashtag.
Okay.
Bro.
We got to include it in on the video there. I've been seeing you talking about y'all ain't praying.
I ain't praying for
I
me,
think
man.
one of the I'm trying to remember one of the posts I saw one time. I don't know if it was like fish and spaghetti.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. So, I grew up in a black household.
Right.
And we eat fish and spaghetti.
Right.
But, it's like, the older you get, you really eating fish, ground beef, and noodles. That's 3 different meals, man.
Yeah. I ain't never heard of it like that. Okay.
And then, black folks, we go get the salad put with it.
Yeah.
Then,
the
you
garlic
start,
bread, white bread,
like,
depending on what you...
Here's what really started.
Yeah,
I moved to Atlanta in 2008.
Okay.
And they eat fish and grits.
Okay.
Catfish and grits.
Okay.
Whatever. That's just as bad. I'm like, whoa, who do this? So I'm just like, no, man, don't mess up the fish like this.
Yeah.
The only thing I think is supposed to go with fish, well, not the only thing, but is a French fries.
Yeah.
You can do some greens and cornbread.
Okay.
Mac and cheese or something.
Okay.
But come on, man. Spaghetti, you got to leave that with the salad, man.
Yeah.
Or, I know it's a Southern thing and black folk going to kill me for it.
Yeah.
But they ain't praying,
They
man.
ain't praying. That's right. I know what
The word is tight, but it's right.
It's right. It's right.
Jesus served 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Wasn't no spaghetti nowhere.
So the man of God didn't have no spaghetti. He ain't supposed to have no.
He ain't supposed to have no. A little boy had enough sense to know no spaghetti go with that, man.
Said all the miracles Jesus did, he ain't make no spaghetti.
He ain't make no spaghetti with no fish, man.
Yeah, man, nah, that's good though. We do it in the black household. We make spaghetti a side.
A side.
Yeah, but every other, household, like you go to an Italian restaurant, it's a main dish.
It's a main dish with salad.
Right, but we make it a whole side.
We make it a whole side with fried chicken, pork chops, with yams.
Yeah.
It's one other size, bro.
Yeah.
You be sitting there looking like, man, I'm full off the spaghetti alone.
You know we gotta have some kind of bread.
Right.
White bread, wheat bread, garlic
some kind
toast.
of garlic toast.
Yeah, we gotta have
fried
something.
cheese, garlic Texas toast bread.
Right.
Here's the thing though, David.
Okay.
With spaghetti, here's the funny thing about spaghetti.
Yeah.
I like eating it the white way now.
Okay. Tell me.
With the meatballs on top.
Meatballs on top.
Y'all gonna take my black
Oh
card.
yeah, they gonna take your black card, but no.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, it's fine.
with the meatball on top and the sauce. Then you mix it up in there.
Okay,
it's fine, David.
It's fine like that. Okay,
it's fine,
I'm
bro.
about to try it like that.
Just with a salad on the side.
Salad.
No fish, David.
No fish, no chicken. Just with a salad.
No cheese, none of that. None of that, bro.
What about spaghetti sandwich?
Nah, Dave, you going too far now, bro.
You can't do a spaghetti sandwich?
Not with no light bread, man.
Come on, man. It's a staple now. Come
Dave, not with no light bread, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
You talking about take a piece of light bread.
Yes, sir.
Put it on a plate.
Yeah.
Get some spaghetti.
Yes, sir.
Put it on that bread.
Yeah.
And then get another piece of light bread and put it on top.
Yeah.
And then pick it up and eat it.
Pick it up and eat it. Make it sound. Yeah.
Oh, David, come on, man.
You got to do it.
This some anointing oil or something, bro. We got to
Some in the water, huh?
We gotta pray for you, David.
Yeah, that's it, man. You gotta nothing like
You're
that.
going too far now.
All right, one more for you. Have you ever had pot roast sandwich?
Hold on, explain it to me because I probably had it.
Okay, so you got the pot roast, cook it in the pot or either in the crock pot, right? Take the pot roast, just like you do with spaghetti. Put it on the plate, put a piece of bread, and make a sandwich out of it.
If I had it, it had to be when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I would eat that.
You eat that? Okay.
I would eat that.
All right, that one passed.
Yeah.
That passed the Broom test.
Yeah. So let me say pause. I am a meat eater. I love meat.
Okay.
Right? Pause.
Okay.
We live in this generation now. But let me say it like this. I'm a carnivore.
Gotta make it look clear on that. Yeah.
Let me be clear. Because folk will take a clip and
they
run
roll with it. Yeah, they roll with it. Right.
Yeah, but I do roast beef on bread.
Okay.
Like I love,
like
meats.
good sandwiches. Yeah.
Good sandwich. I take that pork chop and put it on that light bread, hot sauce, and I eat it.
Okay. Yeah, you may have got the black card back with that one. Okay, we might read you back on in. Yeah, you safe for that one now. We'll let you pass on that one. Yeah. That's good then. So we got this segment, like I said, it was called Ask and Do Tell. All right. If there's like one thing that people may not know about Chris Broom, what would you think that would be?
That's interesting. One thing about me is I'm a musician.
Okay. I didn't know it myself. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a musician that's my natural God-given talent.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I never knew that.
The first time I got on a pair of drums, I knew how to play them.
Wow.
And that was at like 4 or 5 years old.
Wow.
Never in my life had a drum lesson.
Wow. Okay.
To play the whole set professionally.
Yeah, I never knew that.
That's my God-given gift.
That's your God-given gift right there.
I can hear me. I can't read it. I can hear it.
You can hear it though.
I can hear it.
That's
Clear.
good. Okay. Favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument to play is probably the organ. I just love the organ.
Hold on. Now, bro, you telling me you can play the organ?
Yes.
Okay, now, cause we black now.
Nah,
the
I can
organ
play.
and piano, two
No,
different things.
I'm talking about the organ.
The
Hammond,
organ, okay.
Hammond
okay.
B3, C3. I can play the
You
organ.
can do it. Wow.
I can
okay.
play.
Okay.
I can play chords with both hands.
Yeah.
Pedal
You got
with
the pedals.
My feet.
Yeah. If you ain't got no pedals, you ain't playing the organ.
Nah,
you
you
might
ain't
well
playing
get
the
off
organ.
of it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no. And I'm not talking about these new organs where you can transpose them.
Oh, yeah,
no. I play in all my
transpose,
keys.
yeah.
I put in the work. I learned how to play. God taught me how to play.
Wow. Okay.
True story.
Yeah. I believe
Nobody knows that about me.
Yeah. Really?
Now I eventually ended up taking some lessons just to see if I was on the right path.
Right.
But God would show me chords and dreams, and I would wake up and go play them.
Wow. Really?
True story.
Wow.
On my mama.
So well, we know it real then. So about how long was that process when God was teaching you how to play the organ?
I was playing the drums. The
Okay.
church I was playing for, which is my home church, General Assembly,
Okay.
we went without an organist for like years.
Yeah.
And so I was just playing on Sunday mornings with me and the choir, just playing on Sunday mornings.
Right.
And I was praying, God, we need an organist. Bless us with an organ. Bless us with an organ. I prayed this prayer for about a year. And in my prayer, I heard it clear as day.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
God said, you do it.
Wow.
In my prayer.
Wow.
I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I need some lessons first.
Yeah.
And about 2 weeks later, it was on my heart heavy. And Bishop was getting ready to turn out service. True story. He's getting ready to turn out service.
Yeah.
And he says, God has told one of you young people to start playing this organ. And he says, God said, don't worry about taking no lessons. He'll show you what to do.
What? Come on
said,
now.
whoa,
That's
this is a true story.
That's confirmation right there.
On my
now.
mama.
Yeah.
I said, whoa.
Yeah.
That Sunday night. So the church I went to, the choir didn't sing on Sunday morning.
Okay.
They sung on Sunday night.
Okay.
That Sunday night, the choir sang. I hopped on the organ. I didn't play nothing.
Right.
Every song they sang, I would just find the note or the key.
I got you.
And I would find it. So I went to a pawn shop,
Yeah.
bought the keyboard, and the key that I pressed that they were singing in,
Yeah.
I started hearing it, and I could play it.
Wow.
And so I didn't have no money for lessons.
Yeah.
I would literally go to sleep, and in my dreams, I would see these hands playing some chords.
What?
And I would wake up in the middle of the night and play them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I'm a dreamer. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord speak to me through a dream. Yeah.
True story.
So that's what's up.
True story.
We got to run this back on a different podcast.
Yeah,
Get a
for
little
sure.
deep in that
For
dream.
sure.
No, I love that.
Yeah, but that's how I came in love with the organ, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, organ makes a beautiful sound.
I love it.
Like Corey Henry, he's one of the best, and of course,
Tim Mason.
Of course, yeah. Tim Mason, we got
Derrick Jackson.
Derrick Jackson, of course, worldwide legend. Yeah. Nobody like that.
Mike
Derrick
Burrell.
Jackson. Mike Burrell.
Yeah.
Man, it's another guy went to seminary with us. He classically trained. I can't think of his name right now. I'm gonna think of it though. But,
Now, Keith Crawford used to go to seminary with us, but he changed his name to Sijuola.
Sijuola. Okay.
He's cold blooded. I got a cousin
Yeah.
who I work for,
Yeah.
Quentin Cox,
Quentin Cox.
the most talented hidden gem in the city.
Wow. Okay.
Used to play with Shay Norman and all them.
Wow.
Man can get on a keyboard and run circles around anybody.
Wow. Make it talk.
Make it talk, man.
Yeah, I
Cold blooded,
love that.
man.
Yeah, it does like that music. We got to talk about that. You know, my son's musician, my wife, I write a little music.
Yeah.
And my wife plays saxophone and keys, and my
That's
my oldest son, he learned how to play everything through ear.
Yeah, that's what's up through the ears, man.
Yeah.
Now, if you put it in front of me, David,
Yeah,
I can't do
it
nothing
look
with
like
it.
Chinese.
But if you start singing right now and
Yeah.
put a keyboard in front of me,
Yeah,
boom, I can find
you
it.
on it. Yeah, I love
find
that.
it,
I love how the Lord does that. Yeah, so many testimonies like that in the church. You know, I don't want to just limit to black church, but in the black experience that we've had,
Yeah.
so many testimonies like that.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So musician, right? So
Musician,
so you a pastor now.
Mm-hmm.
So
2 years.
do you have grace for you musicians, or you
I have both grace and accountability.
accountability? Okay. All
Grace
right.
and accountability. Because I know what it takes to be a great, dedicated musician
Right.
by not only biblical standards, but by cultural standards,
Okay.
and then by contextual standards. So you got biblical standards.
Okay.
Then you got the cultural standards, the black experience.
right.
Then you got your contextual
Right.
standards.
Right.
All right. So what's the standards for this context? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Whether
Because you know the person on the drums might be suicidal or he might be depressed. You just can't take that from him. But he just can't do what he want to do either.
Right. That's
You
good.
know what I'm saying? So you
That's
got to
good.
figure that context out of when to hold him accountable
Right.
and how to hold him accountable.
Okay.
So that he's not driven on the deep end of just thinking you don't want him on there.
Wow.
Then also you got to think of cultural too.
Yeah.
Black folks, in the church, we give anybody a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it from the heart.
Right, little JJ.
Yeah, little JJ, but he can't keep a beat. It's just like, okay. So how do I manage keeping little JJ interested in church, and he can't play?
He can't play, right.
So I ended up, before I became a pastor at the place I was,
Yeah.
I took a little boy off. I was like, God, you got to give me an idea.
Yeah.
So we bought bongos. Put them on the bongo.
Right.
Because bongos is just this here.
Right.
But when he was on that set, he was horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's biblical, it's cultural,
Right.
and it's contextual. So you got to figure all them three out.
No, biblical, you talk about that?
Yeah, so man, when you talk about, the Bible says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord, right?
Okay.
Then it goes on into the different instruments, right?
Okay.
And then even when you start reading in, I think it's First Chronicles or Second Chronicles, somewhere in the book of Chronicles, and David started organizing worship, bringing back organized worship.
That's good.
Can't know anybody just worship, bro.
Right, no, that's true.
I don't want no anybody on the harp. I don't want no anybody on the guitar.
Right,
David started putting people who were skillful in position. That's biblical.
That's biblical, yeah.
Right?
Biblical,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's biblical, bro.
Right.
Do you meet the qualifications to play skillfully?
Right.
In worship.
Right. That's good. Yeah, man. That's good. Yeah. So as you pastoring now, like I said, for pastors and musicians or musically trained, they usually hard on the musicians. Rightfully so. Like I said, there needs to be accountability. But I love the fact that you're saying that you're having grace and you're understanding the various contexts of which that musician is playing in or needs to play in to help them along down the road. So now, as you become a pastor, how did that come about? Was there like an application, or was it like the hand of God? How did that work? A little bit of both?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit of both. I was in a previous situation, which I won't name the church.
Okay.
But I was in a previous situation where the pastor was grooming me to become the next pastor.
Okay.
Long story short, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They started tripping.
Wow.
Not the whole body, but
Right.
people who were in charge
Right.
started tripping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they don't want me.
Yeah.
I could see it from the jump. But the pastor was like, you got the vote. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
they don't want me. I
Right.
may have the vote, but I'm going to have a heck of a time if I get it.
Yeah.
Because the people who I got to do administration with, they don't want me, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I stayed in it, but God pulled me out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it made
On the
sense.
surface, I was in it.
Yeah.
But God had already snatched me out of that.
That's
And so, long story short,
Yeah.
I wrote a letter to the church
Okay.
stating that I will pull my name, that I will keep my name in the candidacy
Right.
for the pastoral,
Right.
but I will step down as assistant pastor. And then I put in the letter, I don't want to get paid either.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the same day I wrote that letter
Yeah.
was the day they was meeting
Yeah.
to have me to step down, but they was going to pay me. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Right.
I turned the letter in. I got a call saying, hey, man, did somebody tell you what we had a meeting about?
Yeah.
Like, nah, nobody told me nothing. But thank
Right.
you gave me confirmation that that's what God wanted me to do.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
To step down,
Yeah.
pull my name out, and go elsewhere. On the surface to them,
Yeah.
I was still a candidate.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was
It
gone.
was already gone. Yeah.
I was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the church I'm pastoring now,
Yeah.
I had no clue about to a fellow clergy of mine who knew about the situation I was
Yeah.
going through. He
Right.
said, hey, man, go put your name in the hat
Over
at
there.
Morning Grove.
Want to go? Okay.
It's like, bro, I don't want another church with morning in it. Because where I come from had morning in it. I was like, I'm done. That's confirmation. I ain't going. He's like, bro, go on over there, man.
Yeah.
That might be what God got for you.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
little did I know,
Yeah.
they were in the second round of their process. Because they had already been through it before, ended up with two people they didn't want. I came in on the back end.
Wow.
I jumped the fence,
Yeah.
turned my resume in.
Yeah.
Them folks, then I was saying in my mind, these folks taking too long. They ain't gonna choose me.
Yeah.
I had 3 other offers on the table.
Right.
I fasted and prayed for 2 days.
Yeah.
God didn't tell me nothing. I was mad at God.
Yeah.
Like, this the first time I fast, you ain't talk to me.
Right.
God said, I ain't talk to you. I ain't do nothing because I don't want you to do nothing. I ain't say nothing because I don't want you to move.
Wow.
And wasn't even a month later, I got a call from them saying, You the pastor want to grow.
Yeah, congratulations.
There's more to it, but that's the
that's just stuff.
Yeah.
So now, how'd your wife feel about that? You being like a full-time pastor.
I wouldn't be there if my wife didn't approve of it.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
You can't pastor if you're married. You can't pastor if you're at odds with your wife.
Right. You shouldn't pastor.
Yeah. Right. Shouldn't. Right. Shouldn't. Right. And
Yeah.
that's a good point because if you do it against both you all being
In agreement.
right. Now you're gonna have already whatever odds come with pastoring plus odds that come at home. You ain't got no peace nowhere, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
Yeah. Peace. Yeah, you gotta protect that peace.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
So definitely your wife, played a major role with that. I mean, and I commend that. That's the way it should be. So how did you guys actually end up meeting, you and your wife?
Oh, at the church we come from.
Oh, really? Okay.
So she grew up there.
Okay.
And I came just as a musician on some, fill out the, organ stuff.
Okay.
I just came as a musician.
Right.
And so our pastor at that time ended up putting us together to do children's church. And they went on a trip, like a Women's Day trip.
Yeah.
And we had already been doing children's church together.
Yeah.
And so I was texting her about, the children's church format, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And while they was out of town, she responded, "Why you miss me?"
Right. Hold
She's flirting.
Right. Let me see if we catch these dice right quick.
We doing ministry.
Right.
She telling me you miss me. That's how that happened.
Yeah. So it kind of went like that.
Then she threw the bait and I bit it.
And didn't let go.
I bit it, didn't let go.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes, like I said. So now you stepping into this with her, and she already has a daughter. How did that work? Because a lot of times it's difficult, especially black men, to come in and be father, stepfather, whatever terminology people use. How did that dynamic work out?
Yeah, so people shy away from the term stepfather. You the real father, you stepfather, you ain't no step nothing. Nah, I say that because it adds the proper context, right? And it adds the proper dynamics to what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I don't shy away from the word stepfather because I'm not her biological father, right?
Okay.
And I also don't shy away from it because it gives me an opportunity to tell the story that no, the journey was not easy.
That's good.
It was not easy.
That's good. Yeah.
Stepfather, there was some steps to becoming her father.
That's good.
It just was, period.
Right. That's good.
It just was, bro.
Yeah.
A struggle out of this world.
Right.
Not just for me, but for her as the child.
Of course.
And for my wife, feeling like she's in the middle of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And having to
Choose a side.
choose a side. Yeah. So we, I don't have a happily, after we got married, it's now. Now we that now.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it was rough. It was rough, David.
Right.
David, it was rough.
Yeah.
It was, brother.
Yeah.
And it's we had to work that out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Work that out and keep working it out and keep figuring it out. And then you go good for 3 months, then boom, something happened. Now you bad for a year.
Right.
It's just a constant. It's a constant tug of war. Bro.
Right. Definitely.
Constant, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like it's good to hear that because, like I said, you want to always keep it real and hear what's going on because you can kind of get all gravy or you can get a story with no gravy, But sometimes, like you said, you just got to pour that gravy slowly. Sometimes mix it in a little bit, let it go because that's just real how it is.
That's real,
That's
bro.
just real how it is. And so I'm sure your wife was great during that time. Was there one thing in particular that you remember her like helping you through that process, or anything in particular?
Well, it was more so me just paying attention to God, right?
Okay.
So when we first met, she was already 11, going on 12.
Wow,
so I came in on the father stuff, right?
Yeah,
the discipline and no, God. Eventually, God told me to step back.
Okay.
Sometimes leadership is stepping back.
That's good. Yeah.
Step back.
Yeah.
You can't undo 11 years of history they've already had.
Yeah, right.
And not that I was trying to undo it.
Right.
It was I was trying to fill a void. In my mind, I thought the void was there. And it was.
Right.
But I can't come in rah. It's the same thing as and then actually that taught me how to be a pastor.
Wow. Okay.
You can't go in a church rah changing. Let's move this. Let's do
No.
No.
Yeah.
You got to go in.
Yeah.
You got to love.
Yeah.
You got to heal.
Yeah.
You got to be humble.
Mm.
And you got to listen.
Wow.
Those are the things I didn't do.
Right. Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I came in, rah.
Yeah.
Stop doing this.
Right.
Get your grades right. Blah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real though.
So
That's
my
good.
wife, so my wife didn't so much do anything. What I commend her for is just being solid
Okay.
as we were going through those things.
Right.
She just was solid,
She was
maintaining
consistent.
stuff. Consistent.
Right.
Maintaining as
Okay.
we were shape shifting and going through that.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all navigating your relationship.
Yeah.
Your
Navigating
wife,
our relationship.
Your wife remained consistent.
My wife was remaining
Yeah,
consistent.
that's good. Yeah, that make a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when
Yeah.
when the boat rocking, you need something.
Yeah.
You need something consistent.
Right.
Hold on
You
to
need
it.
something
You
consistent.
don't need that wavering. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's good. She was in there with you the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Okay. Yeah. So now, like I said, you matriculate into your pastor, and you're coming up on actually 2-year anniversary this Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, what's one thing you think that has you've learned about or you experienced on pastor that you thought, like you would never experience?
David, to be honest with you, not at my church, but
Right.
with my church, we experienced. Listen, man, I love pastors.
Right.
I love those who do it right.
Right.
I just never thought I would experience people calling themselves bishops
Yeah.
and overseers
Yeah.
and just low down, man.
Mm.
That is. I thought I would never experience that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always thought that when a person called himself a bishop,
Right.
they meant that.
Yeah. It was a certain honor,
Pat-
characters that come
Right.
with that. Right.
We all got our flaws.
Of course.
We all got our mistakes.
Right,
We all
right.
got our idiosyncrasies and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But to be bishop and just messy, man,
Yeah.
that is what I've come across
Yeah.
in some of these situations as a pastor.
Right,
To see
right.
other pastors who just don't take it serious. And not saying I'm just no, bro.
Yeah.
no,
I understand. What you're
no.
saying. Yeah.
But you ain't never gonna accuse me of not taking the job serious
Right.
and spreading misinformation about my members. Like, no, bro.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I've encountered.
Right.
And let me be clear for the public who's gonna watch this. That's
Yeah.
not every pastor.
Of course. Yeah.
You got more good pastors than bad.
Right. Right.
But that is what has kind of shocked me a little bit.
Yeah. I had one of my good friends on. He's heavy in the streets, and he said he learned more in the church than he did in the streets. Mm-hmm. And and that's kind of how it is. I grew up in church all my life, but had a little part, but I took a little vacation and then came back. So, but that's true though. And what does that encourage you or discourage you more?
Both.
Okay.
Both, man. It kind of, discouraged me, man, because you're looking like, man, people already think one way about pastors.
Right.
Then you come across people who actually confirm these notions.
Right.
And then I try to give grace too, because I'm pretty sure in some form or fashion, I've probably confirmed the notion about a certain way somebody think about a pastor.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I try to at least come back and apologize and be humble,
Right.
Because I've never known when I've either confirmed or encouraged or discouraged somebody. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that, I try to be humble with that.
Right.
But at the same time, you got some pastors just openly just don't care.
Yeah.
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
that's yeah.
Right. Last question, my pastor. How do you handle the sheep shifting church to church?
I don't feel any kind of way about it, to be honest, because they're not mine. And my thing was, I had a member leave, and the only gripe I had with her was, you could have called me.
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
You in your 70s.
Yeah.
I'm in my 40s.
Wow.
You double my age.
Right.
You claim you've been saved as long as I've been alive.
Right.
You can't pick up the phone and call.
Right.
But you send me a text this long, literally this long.
Wow.
I'm not exaggerating. Literally this long.
Wow.
While I was at the movie with my wife.
Yeah.
After I had called you 20 times.
Wow.
Trying to see what's going on.
Right. Wow. Okay.
And you send me a text explaining this and then the third over nothing.
Right.
That's why you leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, man. It'd be best if you do it. Yeah. You could have told me that. Yeah.
So that's how I handle it, David. It is you're not mine to begin with.
Right.
Just be respectful about it.
Right.
Tell the whole story. So don't leave and say this without saying he called me 30 times to check on me.
Right.
And I didn't pick up the phone.
Right.
They ain't gonna tell that part.
They ain't gonna tell that part. No, they don't. Pastor got it hard, man. We got it hard. We got the a lot of times we catch the flag on both ends. You're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't.
Come on, man.
It just kind of come with the territory.
It come with the territory.
But like I said, God, that's why I know the scripture said God give you pastors after his own heart. So, when you shouldn't, I don't believe you just should, be a pastor. I believe there is a call to pastor, because not just for the position, but for what you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like you say, family, you got your wife, kids, then you got your church, then you got members. It's a lot to deal with. Musicians. Yeah, so it's a lot to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, definitely. Yep. So usually at the end, what we do with the scripture, we take a scripture and we talk about it and kind of see, what we can pull from it to encourage people. So Genesis 39:2 talks about how the Lord, was with Joseph, and his master saw all that he did, and the Lord caused it to prosper. I've seen that in your life from up close and afar. Like I said, we went to seminary school. Our people probably don't know I am seminary trained. Being a faith preacher, they don't know if they think that, but
to the cemetery.
I got a couple of degrees, I don't really talk about. But meeting that way, helping each other with tests. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
like for real. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Mike, when that check coming, bro?
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
when that disbursement coming?
Right, disbursement, going through those. But and then the Lord just like having His hand on you, and bring you out of that, and then to where you're at now. Did you as a youth recognize God's hand on you? Or when did it become apparent? Or what's your first memory of like God really having His hand on you?
My first consciousness of it was at the airport.
Okay.
I worked at the Memphis airport, the greatest 7-year period of my life.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
That's where I got saved in the airport. That's where I learned what my name meant at the airport. That is where God sent different nationalities, not just black people. I'm talking about people from Amsterdam. Right. I mean, it was people from different nationalities, man, would come up to me and say, "You're gonna be a preacher." Had never met me.
Wow.
Day in my life.
Wow.
God had elevated me at the job so to where I would be, so if a superstar came in, I would be the one to take them to their gate.
Oh, okay.
And this was God showing me, look, man, these people got to go to the restroom just like you. You just as important as they are.
Right.
These people got issues just like you.
Yeah.
And my hand is on you just like it is them.
Wow, that's good.
And I got, just about every superstar you can name, I've had them.
Wow.
Close.
Yeah.
Proximity.
Right. Wow.
Close proximity, bro. And my first experience of God's hand being on me, I'll give you two of them.
Yeah.
When I was a child living in South Memphis,
I
was getting ready to walk to the store. I'd never forget. I was about 7, 8 years old. It was dark.
Yeah.
I was going to walk to the store, and this voice told me, "Don't go. Don't go."
Yeah.
And I just turned around and didn't do it.
Right.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I could hear it say, "Don't go," just as clear as I'm talking.
Yeah, clear.
He said it twice. Don't go.
Wow.
The second incident came when I was in a car wreck. I was 19. I ended up rear-ending the guy.
Yeah.
The guy The guy I hit. My car hit his car.
I got you.
I ended up knowing this dude.
Oh wow. Okay.
Went to school together.
Yeah.
But his uncle, who had just got out of jail,
Yeah.
was in the car.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, come on, man, you gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and I barely hit it. It wasn't nothing wrong with the car.
Right.
The guy who I knew
Yeah.
to appease his uncle
Yeah.
started demanding money out of me that he
Yeah.
knew I didn't have. I'm talking about thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands, David.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I can pay you in increments.
Yeah.
I gave him $100 the first time.
Yeah.
And I would just randomly run into this dude in the streets.
Mm.
And you know, he'd be like, man, where my money?
Yeah.
My money? I'm like, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
One time they got ready to roll up on me and jump me.
Yeah.
I just so happened I was with my brother.
Okay.
They ended up not jumping me.
Yeah.
Here's how I knew God's hand was on me. This is
Yeah.
the first real experience that I had that God's hand was on me.
Right.
The man said, if you don't have my money in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you or kill you or something like that.
Yeah.
The day of, 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
unbeknownst to me,
Yeah.
somebody shot him in the face.
Wow. That's good.
I was
That's
like,
good.
I don't know. I just know God don't play by me. Bro.
Right. I ain't saying
I ain't saying he play about you, but I know he don't play about me, bro.
1 + 1 = 2.
1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the same exact day
Wow.
that he's supposed to come do that to me.
Right.
Somebody shot him.
Somebody did something. Wow. Okay.
I'll never forget because it was the same day of the summer jam.
Okay.
That was supposed to went down to Memphis. He went to the summer jam. Somebody shot him in the face.
Wow. Yeah, that's it.
True
man.
story, on
Yeah,
my
true
mama.
story. Yeah. So Lord hand been on you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, throughout your life. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah. And so, what you got coming up or playing? I'm gonna tap into you. I'm gonna take you somewhere. You, as a dreamer, like what do you see? Except for, let's start with Chris Broom, and then what do you see for the church at large in the future?
Man, Chris Broom, personally, man, I've been on this wave of just trying to create wealth and streams of motivation, bro. Streams of motivation. Streams of because wealth to me ain't just money.
Right.
It's about what are you doing to recreate yourself.
Yeah.
So if I can recreate 200 more Chris Brooms, well, how do you do that?
Right.
Now I got to figure out ways to do that. So I will go to the schools through mentoring.
Right.
I will go to the schools and you know, and start you know, just speaking one-on-one with teachers and parents and children, trying to recreate my thought pattern. And God gave me confirmation of that when I was working an event. And a child came up to me and said, man, ain't you Chris Broom?
Yeah.
Ain't you Mr. Broom? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you don't remember me, man, but you came to my school and spoke, and now I'm in college because of
Wow.
your words
Wow.
on a scholarship at Christian Brothers.
Wow.
It's recreate. See, to me, that's wealth, bro.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
That's wealth.
Right,
because I deposited something that only God could give him.
Right.
Not God just used me to do it.
Right.
So that's the stream I'm on.
Okay.
Is now how can I do this? Well, the wave of doing it now is through social media.
Yeah.
Right?
True. Right.
I can't go door to door. I can, but it's gonna be a heck of a time trying to do that.
Right.
Well, just turn the camera on, turn your phone on, and get a message out.
Yeah.
Get a word out. That's
Right.
personally.
Yeah.
Leaving behind a legacy for my family. That's been on my mind. So now I have another life insurance I've added.
Okay.
So just know if I die, my wife is set.
She's straight. She just cry for a little bit.
Huh? Yeah, she gonna cry for a little bit, but
then
she
she
gonna
can
be
be
on
happy.
a jet somewhere.
She happy with them checks.
And I mean,
with the deposit hit.
I don't mean straight. I mean straight,
Drake.
David.
Yes, Drake.
She gonna be straight.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the way it's supposed to be. Yes,
So that's been me. lately.
man,
That's been my personal. God, don't let me die now
Right.
until I reach a certain level of status,
influence.
influence.
Yeah, that's good.
Where if I die, my family's good, but lives have been impacted.
Back then. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now, church.
Church-wise, man, I just want to be great at one thing, bro: serving people. Period. Just doing ministry, man. Feeding the hungry,
Yeah.
sheltering the homeless,
Yeah.
visiting the sick,
Yeah.
and just impacting, man. Just, you know, my thing with churches now is either all young or all old.
Okay.
I'm trying to create something where there's a fusion of young and old so that the foundation the elders have built, they can sit back in real time while they're living and see the fruit of their labor.
That's good.
So I try to get elders to see baby, you 80.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
And what you've taught us,
Yeah.
watch it come to fruition now.
That's good. That's wisdom.
So the kitchen ministry you so passionate about, put somebody else over it.
Yeah.
Teach them.
Yeah.
And watch your work. Watch your work.
Right.
We shouldn't have to testify of your work at your funeral. You should be able to see your work while you're alive.
While you're alive.
That's
wow.
what I'm trying to do with the church, man.
That's
Just
good.
fuse the old and young together, bro.
That's good. That's good.
And
Okay.
grow it, man.
That's good, man.
While serving.
Yeah. I see big things coming for you, man. I don't know if you got a website yet, but I see God doing something like Christopher Broom Live. I see that coming for you. I don't know if you thought about that already, but
we had a website, bro,
Yeah,
and I stopped paying the bill on it. Just being honest.
yeah.
Dude, I try to keep it real as possible. I just stopped paying the
yeah.
bill on it, bro. Car notes and insurances, and I'm like, look, hit me up on Facebook.
Yeah. That's it. That's
But
good.
that's confirmation though, because I have been thinking about getting my website back started.
Yeah.
Doing the podcast thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times we're afraid of our own success, bro. We're afraid of our own success,
Yeah.
man.
What do you think causes that? What do you think causes that? Is it?
Man, trauma. And that word is overused, but I have a real trauma because of what I was taught. Now I don't agree with it, but it's still that mechanism kind of makes me kind of draw back and be paralyzed of God not using young people. Well, I'm way beyond young now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 41.
Right.
But still, that was drilling me so much as a young man that God don't use young people to where there are times that makes me draw back. So it is fighting those internal battles with myself, and then too is we live in such a virtual world, man. The fear of embarrassment, the fear of not failure. I don't mind failure. It's the fear of embarrassment. Everybody got an opinion about you, bro. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my thing is, man, if I bring my wife and kids into this space and you say anything about them, I'm dropping all pastor titles, all that, and you gonna get it, bro.
Yeah.
So it's that fear of that too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a side of me don't nobody know but my wife. Not in no domestic violence.
No,
I'm
I know
talking
you
about
can.
just, bro.
They protect them.
that, bro.
Yeah,
man, don't. You know, so I just feel that side being unleashed and coming out in a way that could destroy what God is trying to do through me as well.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be careful about that.
Yeah, that's it. No, man, good. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely run this back, man. Part
sure.
2, man.
For sure.
Part 3, I got some different little things I want to dig into. So we appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir.
And definitely, look, don't forget, you guys. I need you to like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you can be notified when we got great guests like Mr. Y'all Ain't Praying coming in. And look, remember, there's nothing like living the good life. All right, peace.